coffee consumption may be associated with Mr. Frank, who from Harvard stated that like this. I have almost always heard someone or the other negate the effect of drinking coffee under the pretext
it is bad for health.
And believe it or not, majority of them are avid lovers of our beloved chai.
Chai wala chai, garam garam
That intoxicating aroma when coffee slowly brews drives me crazy. But coffee was the reason for a heated discussion in the office the other day, with coffee lovers at one end of the tug of war and self-declared health advocates at the other. Now what if I say that drinking coffee isn't actually that bad?
What?
I'm so sure coffee shops at some point are going to credit me for boosting their sales. But it's not only me. Even a press release from the Harvard School of Public Health states that the overall evidence has been pretty convincing that coffee has been more healthful than harmful in terms of health outcomes. So I decided to delve a little into what science had to say and let you know which side of the battle is actually correct. Hello and hi once again. I'm Dr.Sanober Doctor, your guide towards being the healthiest and happiest you, and today we're going to discuss about coffee so that you can enjoy your next cuppa guilt-free. Caffeine is considered as a stimulant, and it is the most widely consumed mind-altering substance in the world. It is commonly found in a number of natural sources, like the seeds of coffee plants and the leaves of tea plants. Most of the effects of caffeine are thought to be due to its action as an antagonist, means it blocks the action of a neurotransmitter called adenosine. This means caffeine binds to adenosine receptors and blocks adenosine from binding there and thereby activating that receptor. This, along with the interplay of various other pathways and neurotransmitters, are responsible for stimulating the brain, and this is hence responsible for promoting wakefulness, improving mental alertness, improving cognitive function, that is your memory, improving physical performance. It helps reduce the risk of Parkinson's disease, it reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes, reduces the risk of liver disease, and helps you live longer. A recent study published in the New England Journal of Medicine shows that coffee consumption may be associated with a longer lifespan. In fact, Mr. Frank, who from Harvard stated that
Moderate coffee intake, about 2 to 5 cups a day.
I'll come back to this later. So
moderate coffee intake is linked to a lower likelihood of type 2 diabetes mellitus, heart disease, liver and endometrial cancers, Parkinson's disease, and depression.
It's even possible that people who drink coffee regularly can reduce their risk of early death. So why did coffee get such a bad reputation? To be honest, we are facing the issue of having a lot of toxic mold in our coffee these days, and this is why I have started sourcing them only from a select few reputable brands. But other than the ingredient itself, it is the way we started consuming it that made it the devil. You don't have to have coffee the first thing when you wake up in the morning. You don't need to reach out for coffee if you're having a splitting headache. You don't need to chug down gallons of coffee under the pretext that you need to stay up all night to complete your next project. The problem is that coffee acts as a stimulant to the brain, and too much coffee can cause anxiety in people, can even trigger panic or anxiety disorders, and in general it can stimulate the brain way too much than it can handle, which can then spiral down towards abnormalities or dependency. Hence, as with anything, moderation is the key. Remember, Mr. Who stated
2 to 5 cups a day.
But the problem is he did not mention the size of the cup. Now, I personally feel if your cup size is this, then 2 to 4 cups a day is alright. But if you have the habit of chugging down cupfuls like this, like this, then 1 to 2 cups is okay. This is because coffee is a complex beverage and its health effect varies depending upon the individual's health status and many other factors. For example, having more than 1 cup of coffee is a risk factor for death due to heart attack in adults having very high blood pressure, that is above 160 millimeters of mercury systolic pressure. A think about it. South Indians are considered one of the cleverest human species on the planet.
Now I know I just made that up.
But it is true that they are omnipresent in every part of the world. And what is their secret?
Filter coffee.
Ayyo. Now tell me you did not believe me. You cannot trust everything being told to you. Not even if it is me. I always want you to remember that no one specific thing that you eat or do is responsible for making you as sharp as, say, Terence Tao. In case you didn't know, he's supposed to have the highest IQ score in the world currently. Or even as healthy as, say, 𝐔𝐄𝐓'𝐒. This handsome man ran his first race at the age of 95. But healthy and happy living is a combination of good food, mind, and healthy relationships. It's really that simple. Alrighty, I hope you liked this video. Remember, there is no right or wrong, no good or bad, but it is circumstances and the way we use things that makes them so. If you're a coffee lover, you can continue to enjoy it guilt-free, but make sure you source it well and you don't go overboard with it. And if someone negates you at any point, just share this video with them and I'm sure they will join you for the next cup. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and give the video a thumbs up. Your love and kind words is a big boost that keeps me going. Till then, continue to glow, thrive and shine as always. Take care. I'll see you soon.